In our math lesson today, we are going to spend some more time talking about solid shapes. Do you remember what this one is called? A cylinder. And this one is called a sphere. This one is a cube. And this one is a cone. Okay? Now, I have an example of a cube right here. Okay? Can a cube slide? Well, let's try it. I'm going to take this lid and I'm going to tip it sideways like this, and I'm going to put this cube, or this cube on the top, and then see if it slides down. Does it slide? It does, doesn't it? Let me do it a little less. Here we go. It slides. Good. So a cube can slide. Why do you think it can slide? If you look at it, we know it can slide because it has flat surfaces, doesn't it? They're flat. So anything that has a flat surface can slide. Let's look at this shape. What is this? It's a cylinder, isn't it? Do you think a cylinder can slide? Yes or no? If you said yes, you are correct. Why do you think a cylinder can slide? Do you remember what it has to have in order to slide? It has to have a flat surface. And look, my cylinder has a flat surface on the top and a flat surface on the bottom. And if I use my little ramp and set my cylinder up here and let it go, oops, it's not very slippy. It does slide. Slide down. There it goes. It can slide. Let's try this side. It kind of wants to stick. There, it slides because it has a flat surface, two flat surfaces. Now, our next shape we're going to look at is a sphere. I have a sphere. It's a ping pong ball. Do you think this can slide? Yes or no? Can a ping pong ball slide? What does it have to have in order to slide? That's right, it has to have a flat surface. Does a ball have a flat surface? It doesn't, does it? There's nothing on it that's flat. So if I try to slide it down, what's it going to do instead? It's going to roll. Watch. Whoa! It rolls. I gotta find it. Went way over here. Okay, so a sphere does not slide because it does not have a flat surface. Next, we have, this is the best that I could find, a cone. A cone. I used one of my daughter's frosting tips because it's sort of shaped like a cone. See that? Like a triangle. And it's hollow, but if I were to put something across here, would it have a flat side? I tried to do that. If I put a piece of paper on here and glued it, would it have a flat side? Yes, it would. And if we try it to see if it would slide, I'm going to put my cone on here and watch. It slides. I'll do it once more. Here we go. It starts up here and it slides. See? Once more. It slides because it has a flat bottom. That's the only part of the cylinder that's flat, is the bottom part, okay? So I want you to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If it slides, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't slide, thumbs down. Here's this one. Does it slide? The cylinder? Thumbs up. Good. How about the ping pong ball? Does it slide? Thumbs down. Let's do it this way. Thumbs down. Oh, you can do it. What about a cube? Does it slide? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. A cube can slide. And the last one is a cone. Does a cone slide? Yes. Thumbs up. A cone slides. Now, some of these shapes can slide and some of them can do something else. They can roll. Okay? Let's start with our cube again. Can a cube roll? Can you roll this across the floor? I don't think so. Why not? Because it's all flat. Every side is flat. So I don't think you can roll it. It doesn't roll. It only slides. If I set it up here, it only slides. It doesn't roll. So a cube cannot roll. How about a cylinder? Can a cylinder roll? Let's try it. If we put it on the flat side, remember? Ooh, it sticks. It slides. Come on, it slides. Help me out there. But if I put it sideways, do you think it will roll? Watch. It does roll. Let's do it again. Why does it roll on this side and not this side? It rolls on this side because this side is rounded. See how it's rounded? And if something is rounded, it rolls. How about our ping pong ball, our sphere? Can our sphere ping pong ball roll? You bet. It's all rounded. It rolls really well because it doesn't have any flat parts on it. It's all rounded. So even though our sphere can't can't slide, it can roll. And our last one is our cone. Do you think a cone can roll? Does it have a rounded side? It does. Look, this is rounded. This bottom part is flat, but the sides are rounded. So look, it rolls, but it can only really roll in a circle. See that? It rolls around and around in a circle. And if you do it on the bottom, then it slides. Okay? So, I'm going to put a picture underneath here. I want you to do thumbs up if it rolls, thumbs down if it doesn't. This cube, does it roll? Thumbs down. Does not. This cylinder, does it roll? Thumbs up, it rolls, and it slides. How about our ping pong ball? Does it roll? You betcha. It rolls, thumbs up. And the last one is our cone. Does a cone roll? It does. It rolls in circles. If you put it sideways, it goes around in a circle like that. So it does roll. So which of these shapes can slide and roll? Which of these shapes has a flat side and a rounded side? A cylinder. A cylinder can slide and roll. And a cone can slide and roll. Just those two can do both. A cube can only slide and a sphere can only roll. Now there's one other test we're going to give our shapes. Can you stack these shapes? Let's start with a cylinder. Here's my cylinder. Do you think I can stack another cylinder on top of that? Well, look what I have. It's a bubble container, and it's rounded on the sides, but it's flat on the top and the bottom. Do you think I can stack it on top of my cylinder here? Look, I can. It stacks because there's two flat sides. Could I put another cylinder on top of here? Yes, I could. Let's see if I have one. Oh, I have my mug. A coffee mug is kind of like a cylinder. That can go on there too and stack. But it'll fall, so I won't. Okay? So a cylinder can stack. These two can stack on top of each other. How about a sphere? Can you stack another ping pong ball on top of this one? I'd like to see you do it. You cannot do that because a sphere is only rounded. You can't put something else that's round on top of it. It won't stay. It'll just roll off. Okay, so you cannot stack with a sphere. It doesn't work. Now let's try a cone. Could I stack another cone on top of here? And you know, it's kind of sad, but Mrs. Pettit does not have another cone example. So you're going to have to use your imagination. Let's pretend that we can pick this cone shape up right here. Let's pick it up. Do you think that we can balance that on top of there? No. That would be like trying to take this one and stack it on top of this flat one. It just won't work. Because this point, you can't stack something on there because it won't work. So you cannot stack a cone. It does not work. Now we have one left that we did not do, and that is the cube. Can you stack cubes? Well, yeah. You've been doing that since you were 2 years old. Those are cubes, and they're fun to stack. Because they have so many flat sides, you can stack big towers. Okay, fun stuff. This sheet at the bottom says, name something in the classroom that rolls, slides, or stacks. The same as one of these. Maybe you'll have to go around your house and find some things and see if they can roll or slide or stack. Maybe you even have some blocks that you can use. All of my blocks are at Zion, and I forgot to pick some up when I was there. Okay, you can do that, and then on this side it says, here are your choices. You've got these cute little doggies. This doggy can roll round and round. You have to circle the things underneath this doggy that can roll. Do you remember what it has to have in order to roll? It has to have a rounded side somewhere on it. A rounded side. This is rounded, and this is rounded, and oh my, a sphere is completely rounded. So you circle the ones that can roll, and then these puppies are trying to make a puppy jam pile by stacking on top of each other. Look at these shapes. Can you stack another one of these cubes on top of here and on top of here? What do you think? If so, circle it. What about a cylinder? Can you stack a cylinder on top of a cylinder on top of a cylinder? If so, then you circle it. Now you have to look at these shapes. Look at this puppy dog. He is sliding on the clean floor. You have to circle these shapes that can slide. What does it have to have in order to slide? Do you remember? Yes, it has to have a flat side. So you look at these And if one side of these shapes is flat, you may circle them because that means it will slide. Now, look at these cans of food. What are they shaped like? A cylinder, right? Can you stack cylinders? You can. So look at this shape. Can you stack this? I think if you turn this, it's a cylinder, if you turned it up like that, then you could stack them, right? Can you stack a cube? Can you stack a sphere? You circle the ones that you can stack. Then you look at this tennis ball, and then you decide which of these shapes can roll. It has to have a rounded side in order to roll. Circle these shapes that roll. Then we're up to page 707. And it says, look at this shape and say what it is. Do you remember what it is? It's a cube. That's right. Circle the other shapes in the row that are shaped just like a cube. Then you look at this. What shape is this? That's right. It's a cylinder. I want you to look at the shapes in this row that can roll. If they can roll, circle them. And then the last one, or no, number 8, it says, draw something that would roll like a cylinder rolls. Can you think of some things that would roll just like a cylinder? Think of things that are in your pencil box at school. Do you have something in there that can roll like a cylinder? You can draw a picture of that here. Then, find an object, something that can stack like a cube. Do you have some toys that you can stack? Or maybe some books that are shaped like cubes? Well, that'd be a pretty fat book if it was shaped like a cube, wouldn't it? How about some dice at home that you can stack on top of each other? Then you draw a little picture here of something that can stack. And finally, it says, look at the shapes on the carpet. Find a shape that rolls, stacks, and slides. It has to be able to roll, stack, and slide. There's only one. It has to be able to do all three. And when you find one that can roll, stack, or slide, you're going to color it orange. Orange. Then it says, find a shape that only slides and rolls, but cannot stack. Which of these can only slide and roll, but you can't make a tower with it? You're going to color that one purple. And then after you color the one that cannot, that only slides and rolls, but you can't make a tower with it, you're going to color that purple. Then you find a shape that only can slide and stack. It can only slide and stack. It can't roll. There's only one that can slide and stack, and you color that one yellow. And the very last one I think is the easiest, not just because it's the very last one, but it says, find a shape that only rolls. That's all it can do. It can't slide, it can't make a tower, it only rolls. Color that blue. That's a lot of instructions to follow. I'll read them over once more. Find a shape on the carpet that this boy is playing with that rolls, stacks, and slides. So you can roll it, stack it, and make a tower with it. Color it orange. Only one can do all three of those. Then find a shape that only slides and rolls, but you can't make a tower with it. It slides and rolls, but you can't make a tower. Color that purple. Then you find a shape that only slides and stacks. You can slide it and build a tower on it, but it doesn't roll. Color that one yellow. And then you find the last one that only rolls, doesn't stack or slide, and you color that one blue. I'm sure Mom or Dad will help you if you forget and need some more instructions. But that is the end of our math lesson.